for some reason my cord is hung up and I don't know why. Hope everyone's doing good. The keyword today is postcard. So type the word postcard, check your messages. Guess what? My new launch items have arrived and I am super duper excited. I'm going to turn my YouTube camera a little bit this way. You guys can see a little better. So here we go. Let me get my other camera. Guys, I have like 5 devices going at the same time. It's kind of crazy. Hi, Janet. How are you? Hope you guys are doing really good. Let me get you all pulled up to my page. So we're going to start with this piece. You can get all these cutouts on my Etsy site. All of them are posted, ready to go. I stayed up for me late. It was not late. But I stayed up last night to get them all listed for you. So if you made any purchases on the winter launch, all the Etsy cutouts are there and ready to go for you. We're going to do one of them today. I'm so excited that it came. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here, but the extra reason I'm glad you're here, Deborah Boyd Minor, is you are my Happy Mail winner from the post in the VIP group from a couple days ago. So you are my winner. You will be getting some Happy Mail from me. And then at the end of this live, as long as I remember, at the end of this live, you guys, we are going to do a giveaway for my people who all made purchases on my chalk site yesterday for the first day of the winter launch, okay? So I've got that all keyed up, ready to go. We're going to give this base 1 coat of vanilla, well, probably 2 coats of vanilla chalk paste. Feels dark in here to me. You're welcome, Deborah. I'm excited. I love to get Happy Mail out to you guys. How is everybody? Hi, Denise. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So I decided to do a little more. Usually I like bright white and all that, but this I want to go for a little more. It's not going to be completely muted, but a little bit of a muted style, I guess. We'll see. But I'm just using chalk paste. I'm using vanilla. You could totally use bright white if you want it to be a little brighter. But you guys, my whole package came for the winter launch. If you would like to see all the items, hit the heart button for me and I can go through them all at the end if you would like to see them all. They're right here behind me, I'm pretty sure. They're all right behind me. I originally thought that the package was lost, but it was not. It was on my porch when I got home. Isn't that exciting? So I was originally going to do something different when I got home. If you saw my page today, I saw the cutest napkin at work and I stole 2 of them. Thanks for the heart, you guys. So you do want to see it. Awesome. I will show you all the things. I did take 2. They don't care. But anyway, I took 2 napkins and I'm going to make something with them. I'm not done with my Christmas crafting because I've got to make something with those cute, cute napkins. I don't know what. Something. Make sure you comment on that post and help me with some ideas. And like I said, I had originally thought that I would come home and do that. But when I saw this envelope on my porch, it was the one that I was most excited about to craft. I thought there were so many really cute projects. But this one I want to do first. So I hope you love it as much as I do. All right, we're going to give this a dry, probably 2 coats. Hi, Janet. How are you? So glad you're here. So glad you're here. So guys, this is what I've been doing lately, is teaching one one of my children. I'm not going to call them out yet. And I thought I raised them to know this, but I've been kind of teaching them a little bit about the proper way to address an envelope. In the sense of they know how to address an envelope, but like first and last name, what names do you put on? I'm trying to, I'll just come out and say it. I'm doing the save the dates for Caitlin. And I am surprised at their lack of knowledge in what you put, like how to properly address them. I'm like, guys, I need first and last names. I need to know, are they Mr. and Mrs.? Are they, come on. I've been slightly annoyed by it. Now, I know that I have taught my children, my own children, how, because they had to do their thank you notes and whatnot from high school and all of that. But maybe, am I wrong? Maybe they just are of a generation where they really just don't send paper things in the mail anymore. And that's just why they don't know that I need more information than like just their first names. Seriously. Come on now, people. This is what I'm like. This should, the document should have taken me about 10 minutes to do. And I don't want to tell you how long it's taking because I don't have all the information I need. So this is why, let me know. Am I the only one? Hi, Karen. Do your kids know what to do? Maybe your kids are older than mine, but come on now. Just give me the document with all the information. Plus, half the list, I don't know who they all are. So this is also a problem. I just want to get them out. In the middle of Christmas and everything else, right? Okay, this was, 2 coats was way better. Better coverage. This is what I was going for here. Okay, so we're going to set this aside to dry. Hi, Lori. How are you? I guess since nobody's commenting on that, maybe it's just my kids. Not both of them yet, but I'm guessing that I'm going to run into the same thing with the other one. We'll see. All right, let's get our tape board out. And then what we're going to do is put our cutouts that go with this transfer on here. And I'm actually going to paint these in the same... you know, the same background that I did the rest of this. I'm going to use vanilla, guys. My brain is not working straight. It's not working right. All right. We're going to paint all of these in vanilla also. And then we'll do some chalking. This is going to look so cute. And I might only do 1 coat. We'll see. I'm not sure. I want it to look a little, I don't know. Is vintage the right word? Older? Postcards. Does anybody even send postcards anymore? Hi, Amanda. Oh, good. Janet. Okay, I was kind of laughing and I said to my husband, we did a terrible job raising our children. Maybe we did not. I know that they were shown. Whether they practice it or not is another deal. Yes, and you know what, Ellen, thank you for saying that. I mean, Caitlin, in her defense, she'd be so mad at me talking about this. She doesn't watch this, so I can say what I want. She, whoops, I think it was the other side. Yep. She said she was going to just do an invite, and I volunteered. This is my own fault. I volunteered to do the save the date for, I laughed and I said, well, I want to do a save the date for the old people. So she's actually taking care of the evite for, you know, like some of their friends and whatnot. But, come on. If I need I need people. I got the thing is I got the addresses. That's not the problem. Well, mostly. Caitlin didn't send me some cities and zip codes and whatnot. But when I asked her for it, she quickly gave it to me. So it was no problem. But come on, I don't know who everybody is. They don't. They don't send mail, and everything is over text, and if they send an email, everything's like text or video or whatever anymore. I get that. I get it. Okay, fine. I'll let them off the hook. I'll be done being annoyed by it. But I think it's a skill you should have. It's definitely a skill you should have. Okay. This is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. We did kind of 1.5 coats is what we did. And I would say, guys, every once in a while, probably they would say every time. I don't do that. But every once in a while, when your paste starts to get like empty in the center, you're going to want to stir it, okay? This is just going to help prolong your paste. You want to give it a stir. Get everything kind of together again, and then it'll be good, okay? Okay, we're going to give thank you. You're going to give Caitlin some grace. I guess we're giving them all some grace. But I was annoyed today at them. Or I guess at myself. Okay, we're going to get all this dry. I'm trying to decide what we're going to do first. I think we're going to do the base first. I know it's not Christmas yet. And maybe you're not ready for Valentine's Day yet. But I got my stuff early, and so I'm going to show you this one that I love. And you're just going to file this video away in your back of your mind when you're ready to, you know, to do some Valentine crafting. My kids are a lot older, in their 40s, and they say, Mom, why do you write cards holiday? And they explain it's a special touch, and I'm old school. Yes, it is a special touch. I can just hear them going, Mom. Like, my kids do that too. They're like, Mom. When they're like mortified. They're mortified. But my kids my kids are in their mid-20s. But they were raised old school. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm an old school. I'm not a mom that like, I'm so proud of them. And so, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very proud of them and whatever. But I was a tough mom. Like, I didn't look at them through rose-colored glasses. They were... I was tough on them, I guess, is all I'm going to say. I probably shouldn't have taken these off until I sanded and waxed them. So let's at least do these. I took these off and I shouldn't have. It's way easier to sand and wax your cutouts if you like to use them when they're taped to your surface than, you know, when you're just got them loosey-goosey on your table. So I should have done that before I took them off. Sorry. I got to going on about my kids. Hi, Beverly, and hello, Maud. How are you? So this is from the winter launch. Guys, there's so many cute things. And then we're going to just wax everything too while we're at it. And we're going to do the board also. Okay? And I'm going to say you could do this exact same idea on paper if you want to. Just make sure you wax your paper. You wouldn't have to paint it. You could do it in a paper... you could totally do it on paper. You don't have to have cutouts, but I do have them available if you want them. If you did it on paper, you maybe just want to put it in a frame or something. But, all right, so I'm just buffing this back with some paper towel. Because, sorry about Quinn. Quinn dog, stop it. Because my wax pad is way too dirty. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate you very much. I'm in my ugly Christmas sweater era, is what I am. Okay, so now we're just going to take these pieces off. You're even getting these little stamped swirlies, which I don't know if I'm going to fuss with these or not. We'll see. This is to be determined. You have 3 hearts, and that's it. Okay, so these are the cutouts. This is the main board. I did not sand and wax this, right? We're going to sand it lightly, and this is just to smooth out the paint. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. Okay, we're going to just smooth out our paint. Get all that sand dust up and wax it. And then we're just going to use one transfer. This is going to be adorable. You're going to love it. I feel like this is going to be Valentine's without it like screaming Valentine's in a way. I agree, it's cute. I just forgot to say it. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Appreciate it. Okay, everything's sand and wax ready to go. Okay, so I showed you this is the transfer we're going to use. This is a size B. Guys, if you make a purchase on the winter launch through the 12th of December, anything off of my site through the 12th with a $50 purchase, you are going to get $5 for flat rate shipping. Okay, so if you see something you like on the winter launch, and even if you think I'm not doing that till later, grab it because the shipping is a lot less expensive right now. Hi, Pamela. How are you? So I'm just adding some lint right now to the bag. This is just to keep it from pulling up our paint and all of that. We don't need it to be super sticky. And if you're new, this is a reusable silkscreen transfer. You can use it over and over and over again. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, if you type the word postcard, you're going to get a message from my page with a cart link to what I'm using today. I'm going to tell you I forgot to add storm paste. So if you don't have it and you need that, you're going to need to add storm to the cart link. But you can always take things in or out of the cart link as you like, okay? So the storm part is what we're going to do right now, okay? Let me see if I have any left in this jar. Why do I even keep jars that are empty? Okay, let's start a new jar of storm. Hi, Jen. I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, so let's get our storm out. I love these nails so much, but they're just a little, you know how it is when you get your nails done, like with acrylic nails or whatever, they're a little bit thicker than your regular nails, so it's sometimes hard to get small things. So at school, the kids are like, can you help me with this Lego? And I'm like, no, I cannot. Oh, you ordered a mystery pack. Well, that's cool. I ordered a mystery pack. Also, that order is coming. I don't know when. I don't know when that's coming. The mystery pack is cool because you get that bow transfer, which I'm telling you guys, the girls in my class love bows. Hi, Rhonda Madonna. Okay, so I am going to take my storm paste and I'm just going to do the lines on the postcard. And this line down the middle. Okay, and set that aside. Then we're going to lift. Okay, so that's going to create like, you know, what your regular postcard would look like. And then I'm going to press this down. Okay, I'm going to press this down. And we are going to get, I'm going to use these two colors, okay? So now amethyst, you can get in a duo. So you buy amethyst, you're going to get, with amethyst, you're going to also get cadet for free. So when you buy this, it comes with a 2-pack. This is cadet, which is a beautiful blue. It's 2 for 1. So if you want to recreate this, I put the duo in the cart. You're also going to get cadet because that just comes with it. And then we're going to use this gorgeous pink, which is called Peachy Keen. It's a very pretty pastel pink. Okay, so let me get my little squeegee here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all these splotchies. I'm going to do that in pink or purple. I think I'm going to do these in pink. So we're going to use Peachy Keen. And I'm going to get all this splatter. Kind of like a distressed plaid. And I really love this pink with this gray. It's really, really sweet. Okay, and then we're going to lift this up. Okay, and I'll show you this super quick. I am doing awesome, Donna. How are you? Okay, here is our postcard so far with this little splatter. Okay, and then we're going to take, and now we're going to do our cutouts, okay? So, I am going to line up my stamp. Hold, please. Perfect. Now we got a couple more of these doolollies. I don't even know where these come from because there's really just these two. Oh wait, I have them upside down. The bumps go at the top. I'm gonna line all those up. For some reason, I have like these 4 extra pieces. They maybe were inside here. That's probably what these are from. So you'll get the big stamp and then these 2 larger ones. These little ones are just in the negative space. Okay, and then we have a few hearts. Okay, I think it's this one. I'm going to line up my hearts because I want to do those in pink. Okay. Then we got this one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a mixture of, we're going to interchange colors is what I'm saying. Hi, Mary. How are you? So a bunch of you are in the wheel of names for placing an order yesterday on launch day on my site. I typically do Happy Mail on launch day, guys. So if you're thinking about placing an order, launch day is always a good day to do that. All right, now I think we always want to start with the lightest color first. And actually, I'm not sure this is the lightest color. We're going to do pink here. And for the hearts. And then I think my plan was to do storm for the stamp. So we're going to take our tool here and press that in the silk screen along the stamp. You guys can still enroll in the Perks program for $1 through the 12th, so you've got 3 more days to make that decision. The Perks program lets you shop at 30% off, so you can get all of the brand new winter launch for 30% off, guys. It's kind of a no-brainer, so if there's something you're looking at, make sure you're current with your subscription for that. Okay, I've got that. Pink hearts. Okay, we got those done. We're going to do this one over here in pink also. And then we're going to do our words in amethyst. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, I think we're having breakfast for dinner. What are you guys doing? It is my favorite Valentine one. It really is my favorite Valentine one. I think we're doing breakfast for dinner. Do you guys do that? I don't feel like making a big meal. So I think breakfast it is. And this weekend is Jace's big race. He's all ready. He did his very last, his very last, where's the bee? I know it was here. I saw it. Hang on. Hold the phone. You guys, I'm missing the word bee. It was here because I saw it and I remember pulling it off. It's not stuck anywhere. It's not on my tape board. Somebody go back and watch a replay and find it. Oh, found it. Found the bee. Anyway, he did his last training run yesterday. And the big race is Sunday. I keep thinking it's Saturday, but it's Sunday. And I don't know if he knows this, but it's going to be kind of cold, according to the long-term forecast. Cold is better than hot. I'll tell you that when you're running, especially that long distance. But it gets in my head when it's going to be that cold. I think it's going to be like 30 to start, which is pretty cold here, Texas. I'm due too. I think we might do, in fact, tonight is crepes and bacon roll. I don't know if I have bacon. This is the problem. I don't know if I have bacon. All right, we are going to, anyhow, he's going to be chilly, and I'm going to be more cold, actually. Because he's running, he'll be fine. Though I can sit in my car until right before I know he's coming. It's going to be cold for me. Okay. Let's do this in purple. I think I originally thought I was going to do this part in purple. You guys know I start with a plan and I get live and then we change it as we go. It's just what I do. So just take your paste, press it in the silk screen just like I've been doing. Then go back, scrape up any excess. I think I might just make omelets or something. We'll see. Okay, and then you just want to, when you're using cutouts, just want to kind of go from one side. And you can grab it as you lift. And just pull. In theory. Okay, and then this you're gonna clean in your sink with just water and this board eraser. Okay. When I do breakfast for dinner, I've typically done like pancakes, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll see. I don't even know if I have Bisquick. I have not made pancakes in forever. Okay, let's get all this dry and then we'll put it together. You guys, how quick and easy. This is gonna be adorable. I gotta clean up. I've been waiting to order until I see all the 12 days stuff. Oh. Well, Rhonda, you are running the risk of things being gone too if you do that. But it'll be around, but after the 12th, you're not going to get $5 flat rate shipping. Yeah, my son loved French toast, but I don't know if we're going to have that. Yay, Kathleen, I'm so glad you did. I'm blocking you so you can't see what we did. I'm kidding. I just want it to blow. I don't want it to blow around. Okay, let's lay this out. All right. I'm going to make a plan. Go, guys, isn't this so adorable? I actually think this goes this way. So 2 of the stamp pieces are not connected. That's what it was. And this says, you will be my, which is why I was looking for the B, forever. Wait, oh, what? You will be, you will forever, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. You will forever be my always. A very cute sentiment, right? A very sweet sentiment. And then you can write your loved one's name right here. Okay, this is how the transfer is laid out. Of course, you can lay it out any way you want. All right, you're going to have omelets? Or is it, well, are omelets, crepes the same? I didn't mean to be, like, technical. To me, crepes are different, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're the exact same. Trust me, I'm not a tech person to be technical. Not even close to that person. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start gluing this down. I'll do my hearts first. And I just use original wood glue, Gorilla wood glue. Okay, good. I thought you thought I was being like, you know, my husband's a very technical person. If I misspeak, for goodness sake, he can't just let it go, even if he knows exactly what I was meaning. But a lot of people are like that. I am not that person. I'm like, I get what you mean. I wasn't trying to correct you, is my point. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 pieces on. And just kind of line them up where I think they go. There's no rhyme or reason. And then start gluing these on. And then I think we're going to do a little distress. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? You could make it for your significant other. Ah! Or, thank goodness this didn't go flat down. Oh, I see. Okay, there you go. Like crepes are similar, I think, to pancakes, but they're way thinner. Or then like to omelets, but they're thinner, and you can have like sweet and savory. I've had them in, we used to travel to Breckenridge every year for spring break after we moved to Texas because my kids miss skiing after we moved from Michigan. And in Breckenridge, they always had like a little crepe. That's the only place I've ever had it. You guys, this is adorable. Okay, and then what you can do, totally optional. All this is optional, right? Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. You can, we're going to do a couple things. I'm going to distress the edges with some sandpaper. All the way around the outside. You might want to do this if you want to distress it. It might be easier if you do it before you put your cutouts on. This was kind of, I wasn't sure if I was going to sand or just. You could even, to make this look older even, you could, see, this is why you should do it before you put your cutouts down. Hang on. You could do the crackle effect on this. And then I have had this ink pad. It's Vintage Photo Distressed Ink. I have had this for 20 years. You guys, literally since I've been scrapbooking. I have had this that long. Gosh, that's so long. Why does it still have ink in it? So I used to use this for my scrapbook pages. But gosh, it's still, go get some of this. It'll last forever. I'm just going to bring this up. I got it on the edges, but I kind of want it to come into the design a little bit. And just kind of see this. I mean, I can still it's so inky. And I did use it. I promise I've been using it. I can't believe it hasn't dried out in all this time. Because I got this when my kids were babies and I started scrapbooking. Crazy. I like the vanilla, but I'm just giving it more of a older look. All right. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs a hanger? I kind of like it like this. We could add a hanger to it. Let's get some beads out. Let's see. What do you think? Would you add a little hanger to it, or would you leave it like this and just hang it up? I'm thinking just natural beads, if I have them. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got buttons. That doesn't help. Let's see. My beads are kind of small. What do you think? Beads or no? These are kind of small. I have these. You know what we need is like a wire. I wish I had. I wonder if I have a wire somewhere. I think I would rather do a wire and not jute string. Let's see. I know I have wire. I just gotta find it. This is super thin. This is not what I want. Let me find it. In one of these boxes, I think. What do you guys think? Love the case. Oh, do you? Oh, here we go. This is what I need. This isn't even what I wanted, but this is what I need. So I have some wire hanger, like picture hanger wire. So maybe Now I know what I'm going to do. Guys, this is why I don't plan all the way through my projects. I like to plan as I go. So we're going to put a little hole here with my punch. Hang on, I've got a piece in here that needs to not be in there. We're going to put a little hole here. And you will be able to punch right through these with a power punch or something like this. This is an old thing I had from my scrapbooking days. It says, "We are memory keepers." I don't know what the brand is or anything, but that's what it says on it. And there's two kinds of holes, a bigger one and a smaller one. Okay, so, and it also does like buttons or whatever. I forget what those are called. Okay, anyway, let's see what we can do. So I'm thinking we're going to go this way, and we get a brush. I'm going to come up through the back. Let's see if this will keep its shape. It will. So this is literally picture wire hanger. You guys, I have a really bad arthritis in my thumb. I don't know if it's arthritis or just joint pain, but okay. And then, so sometimes it's hard with my left thumb to push things in. You guys, this is totally making the project. Okay, so now we just got to be able to cut this wire. This is making it. I want it to be about this big, and I want to have room to twirl it about, so we're going to say this. I just don't know how, what I don't know is how many beads I'm going to put on. You mean the big plastic thing with all the, they have those at Hobby Lobby all the time, but get them when they're on sale, because it actually, it's the spring book or whatever collection. And so wait until that's on sale, because it says $24.99 on the thing. But when that collection goes on sale, then you can get it 40% off. So it's 25, so like 13. It's going to end up costing you like, I don't know, I'm doing funny math, but like $16 instead of 25. But it is, I used to buy these as a teacher and make little, I call the stem boxes is what I used to do. You're welcome, Deborah. They're called it's called a photo and craft keeper. What do you guys think? Would you put like all the way across the beads or just some? I feel like just some is plenty. And maybe have it go to like this. What do you think? All the way across or just some? What? I think I'm just going to do what I have, because I don't think I have enough to go all the way across anyway. So we're going to do what I have. Yeah, Deborah says some. Okay, now don't forget, I'm going to do the giveaway at the end for my friends who placed orders yesterday. And I really need to start using my right hand more, you guys. But I don't know. I think I'm mostly left-handed except for writing, which is why my left thumb is so bad. I think this is the last one I have. Nope, I got two more. 1, 2. Okay, like this many. This is how many we're doing. Just some will look the best. All right, hopefully this is not too many. Do you think that's good? I think then it's got room to move. It's going to be fine. Okay, same deal. I'm going to pull this through. And I'm going to pull it until think I just want to have like a little bit of room on both sides here. And then just take my wire and wrap it around. I think I have way too much wire on this side. Whoops, now I'm caught. Hold, please. We're going to trim some more off. Anyone know why my small group of words always smudge? What does that mean? Hi, Cindy. Cindy, you're going to be in the Wheel of Names too here in just a second. What do you mean? Anyone know why my small group of words always smudge? I need an example. Jen, I don't know what you mean. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so then what I did over here is I just kind of smooshed it. So when that's a technical term, smooshed. I twirled it and then I smooshed it down. Let's see if I can get it so it's not. So can you see how when it's hanging, it will hold it in? I don't know why that looks blurry. There we go. So doesn't matter how long you twirl it around on your brush. You guys, how pretty! Do you love this? I think this is so pretty. I need to show my YouTube friends also here. I think this is so cute. I got it crooked. Here we go. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me. You can type the word postcard and that will get you everything that you need except for the color storm. Be sure that you enroll in the perks program before you make any purchases. Do not pay retail for any of this, okay, guys? All right, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.